welcome to the Teressa Joubert Show. You are live tonight with Teressa Joubert and Sparky Joubert. Yeah, Sparky is joining us tonight, and we are doing an adorable show for you with animal intuition. Sparky is a purebred Shih Tzu. He's 7.5, and he is pretty adorable. He's kind of tired. I think I think he wants to get down, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, Sparky is very loyal and super cute, and he wants to eat this cookie in front of me. We're getting ready to celebrate Halloween. For any of you who have pets, Sparky is going to be a dragon, so he's going to be using some dragon energy to keep his mummy nice and safe outside. We're going to be handing out Halloween candy, and we've got lights all over our front yard, these orange twinkling lights. And I have a blow-up wolf that's howling, that's riding an ATV. So that's super cute. And then we've got some trucks that are kind of in a lineup with a dog skeleton on the back of one, which is just a little bit disturbing, but you know, that's my sense of humor. We got some pumpkins that light up and have eyes that make noise, and that's my front yard. So yeah, he's like, I want more cookies, Mummy. So for any of you who have pets, I just want to let you know that your pets will communicate their needs with you, and they will tell you in their head. And I have a special ability to be able to hear pets in clear audience. So that's my inner hearing. Like I can hear their voice in my head as my voice. Sorry, Sparky, all gone. And it's just really cool. So I think that we all have a little bit of an ability to sense what our pets are needing or wanting. And for those of you who need a little bit of help with that, if you want to set up a reading with me, I can help you to connect with your pet's consciousness and to tell you how your pet is feeling, what they need, if there are aches or pains in their body, if there's issues that you need some guidance with. I just want to throw that out there, that I am not only a psychic medium that connects to loved ones on the other side, but I also connect to your aura. I can see your aura colors, and I connect to your highest self-consciousness. And I love to help people with getting advice on future timelines as well. So oftentimes people have questions about their future, but people that are in spirit will pop up. Sometimes pets will pop up. You're talking to a pet, and it isn't really a cool concept of pets and spirits. You jump up on the couch right on top of the spirit of a pet, which can be a little tricky sometimes. So that's not entirely helpful when I'm doing a reading. Sparky's going to get down and go chill out somewhere. So thank you, Sparky, for participating in the Teressa Joubert Show. Adorable. So we're going to take our first caller for tonight. We have Courtney. Welcome, Courtney.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Are ya?
Seems like we got a little bit of a delay going on. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was just confused. I hear myself echoing a little bit. But it's okay.
What, I'm echoing or you're echoing?
No, I am, but it's okay. It's no big deal. I just was like, whoa, it took me off guard for a second. So.
Yeah, that sounds
I'm
annoying.
doing pretty good.
Well, I can do most of the talking if that's freaking you out.
No, right. No, it's not freaking me out. But yeah, I'm gonna let you go with it. I was.
Yeah, do you want to connect with anyone that's in spirit, or do you have any pets that are crossed over that you like to chat with?
I don't know. I mean, I know it's kind of generalized to come to you, but like, I have a lot of loved ones I've lost, so it'd be great to hear any messages. I did have a couple pets that, 2 dogs that I raised together for years. One of them went missing and never came home, and he was escape artist, so it wasn't uncommon. And then one day he never came back, and I was wondering what happened to him.
Oh, yeah, I'm so sorry. I get an image of a car crash,
Oh no.
like farther away. Yeah, it's not what I want to be giving you news on, but I can see them here, and there's a father figure here, and he's pretty cute. He's got a little bit of a belly. I think he has a full head of hair, but he looks kind of like a medium tallish kind of a height, but he has like a bit of a belly. Now he's just showing me what he used to look like before he passed. So he's showing me his chest. I think he passed from either a heart attack or something to do with the lungs, and he's showing me a relationship. I'm not sure about the relationship. It almost feels like he's fatherly, but kind of feels like I don't know. He sort of feels like I can't tell if he's a grandfather, a father, or an uncle. To be honest, I'm having an issue. I'm like, what are you?
Do you see him like visually, like what he looks like? Or
yeah, but in my mind's eye, so yeah, he has like, yeah, his hair is like a light brownish, and he has like a bit of a longer nose, and but it's like bulbous at the end.
Yeah, he's a good friend. He's a good friend of mine. He just passed from a heart attack named Harvey. Yeah, that's definitely who that boy is.
Yeah, he's waving. He's like, he's going like that. Yeah, that's him. Okay, that's why I couldn't. Usually I'm really good at the relationship, and I'm like, I can't figure out the relationship because it doesn't feel the same.
Yeah, it's a family friend.
My chest hurts. He had a massive. Yeah, I think he had a massive heart attack. He just gave me a very massive pain in my chest.
Yeah, it was bad.
He gives me a feeling of being like embarrassed in that moment. Like that's not how he wanted to leave this earth, to look like, a decrepit person that's like foaming at the mouth kind of thing. Or but he has a sense of humor. He's coming through with a sense of humor for sure. He's like able to make fun of himself. And I'm like, I can't believe he just said that about himself. He's patting his belly and rubbing it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He's got a sense
like right before he passed away, I was seeing him. Makes sense.
Yeah, he's rubbing his belly and then he rubbed his butt. So he's trying to tell you he does not have a big belly and he does not have a saggy butt on the other side. He looks great. He says he looks great. And then he just took a sip of beer. Do you know that our loved ones can enjoy things that they used to enjoy here on this physical earth, and they have no physical repercussions of that? Like they can people come through smoking sometimes. Like they don't have the physical body to pollute, but like they still will just enjoy the memory of that feeling. Oh yeah, they come through, and then I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna do it, but feeling how good that is, it's like
I have lost a lot of loved ones, so he would make the most sense because he was recent passing, and yeah, for sure, that was cool.
There's more people here now. I just want you to know that I get this impression in my consciousness of a young male around you, and then like eyes on him, watching over him. Do you have a son?
I've got 2 sons.
Aw, that's sweet. Yeah, he's going like this with like binoculars, and he's kidding, like he's not going to be spying or anything, but he's giving me a feeling like I'm happy that I still have this opportunity to do this, to help them to feel safe. And he says, important, responsibility, coins. Be mindful
right now,
that
I'm in a difficult situation, and that it's helping me. That makes me feel better that I got somebody looking over my kiddos like that right now. Cool.
What's that, hun? You're in a difficult situation right now?
Yeah, I was with my kids. Yeah, we're just having to be separated momentarily because of financial issues. It's just for their best interest, and I've never been away from my kids, and so it makes me feel better knowing that they have somebody with them right now. It's been really tough for us.
Yeah. Well, you're getting a lot of support from him. He's going like this, like almost like if you were to say something, he would listen to you. He's like kind of giving me a feeling like, aye, Captain, you're the boss. Whatever you need, whatever you need to be happy. Yeah, but he's
That's
there's a
awesome.
woman beside him. She feels like a grandmother. She's blowing kisses. She smells perfumish, but like a soft powderish smell, and she has these like soft, wrinkly cheeks. She feels like a grandmother.
Well,
I feel like
both my grandmothers have
on
passed.
Yeah.
So.
I feel like it's like a grandmother. Just like feel, be strong and stay focused, and for crying out loud, like stop being so hard on yourself. That's like the biggest one.
Yeah, I know
That's
that
the
is.
biggest one.
It's my grandma link.
Like it feels like you're saying that's, and she's going like this. She's scoffing at him. Your grandmother, she's going, come on, don't say that. But his sense of humor is very, very much the same on the other side. He's kind of saying like he knows how you, because guess what? They're all connected to universal consciousness, and therefore they know what's going on in our consciousness, like just in a split second by thinking about us. Mm-hmm. So yeah, your thoughts are not your own. If you're talking to yourself mean in your head, then Courtney, he knows all about it. He knows all about it, and he's like, oh, I used to be hard on myself too, he says. But you know, having that awareness, I think we stay more in like an emotionally crushed, stuck state when we're really, really hard on ourselves in our head. So I want to encourage you to be kind and compassionate to yourself. And he's showing me a dollar bill. Pardon?
So I definitely need to work on that.
Anyway.
I'm a hardest critic for sure.
Yeah, we're our own worst critic, right? It's just, I've learned that how we speak to ourselves, it's like we're speaking to our inner child. And if we're speaking to ourselves like not kind, then it's almost like our inner child's like, never feels good enough.
Right.
So just a mindfulness, okay? Not to be extra hard on yourself because of how you're thinking. We don't want to be shaming you about how you're thinking, but just creating mindfulness, okay?
Okay. And I know I'm not trying to like overdo my reading. I want you to
know.
Go ahead.
What's that, man?
Go ahead.
Oh, I didn't hear. Oh, I was going to say that you've got two pets over here on the other side. One looks like a little bit more shaggy looking, and the other one looks more tight furred, or short furred. Sorry, I meant short haired. But yeah,
right.
I just want you to know that your loved ones are watching over your pets on the other side. And yeah, there's encouragement for you to find moments of joy and playfulness. I'm not sure if you have a dog right now, but there's feelings of like, make sure you take that time to play and snuggle and laugh and giggle and kind of feed your inner child consciousness instead of just being, kind of mean to her. So they're like really trying to get you to.
I need to work on that.
Like
I need to loosen. Yeah, I do need to loosen up on my inner child. That's one thing. And what I was trying to say was, I'm not trying to overdo my reading or take up anybody else's time, but I remembered hearing before you joined me in that you said something about. I kind of blanked out when I got on the phone, got nervous, but like about future. You're able to help people with their future. I guess you were trying to say like goal or their insight to their future. Like
future
plan?
timelines?
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I do that. Yeah, and if you'd like to set up another reading with me and you're really resonating with this, you want to know more, you do have other loved ones here, I would love to connect for you. Just check out my website. It's called teressamediumreadings.com, and you can set up a longer session with me where we can go deeper into talking about future possible timelines, because yeah, career pops up, life purpose pops up, what you're doing in your life, financial stuff because of that. But yeah, I have to honor the time and other callers. So yeah, I want to just like give you some kudos for how hard you're working in your life right now. I know you're putting in some big hustling struggle, and that's causing a lot of stress. I just hope that in the future it's not quite so difficult. I think it would be less difficult if you weren't so difficult on yourself inside your own head, for one, but that's just going to be a mindfulness thing, okay? So when you catch yourself,
I'll be working on that.
Be like, we're going to be, and then say a positive affirmation like, I am beautiful, I am enough, I am capable, this is great, kindness, like positive I am statements. All right.
I've been
Well,
reading
you
about
have a
that, so
wonderful
I've been working
evening.
on that.
Thanks for calling in. And I would love to set up a one-on-one session with you or anyone else that feels like they resonate with these messages. You can check me out at teressamediumreadings.com. Okay. So next up, I'm just going to do a quick announcement first and let everyone know that I am starting a new module of classes. So if you want to check out my Facebook page, Teressa Joubert, I have a module of classes starting called 6 Sense Mastery Program. And that's where I teach you how to use your intuition, how to understand what your 6 sense strengths are. That means, do you get gut instincts? Are you an empath? To what degree? What kind of empath are you? Which realms on the other side would you like to practice connecting with? And I teach you how to use your strengths, and we identify your strengths to be able to use your intuition in a safe space with lots of different tools so that you can feel really relaxed with your connections to the other side, to your highest self, or just being visions better in your own life with more confidence. So if you want to check that out, it's called 6 Sense Transformation Mastery Program. We offer certification for you to be able to start your own career doing spiritual practice based on your strengths. And we create an offering for what you're really good at. So I hope that you're able to shift your future into a more positive alignment with what your abilities are. All right, so next up, we have Kimberly in Orangeville. Welcome to the show, Kimberly.
Hello, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Is there anything that you want some help with, or do you want me to just kind of see what comes through?
See what comes through, please.
Awesome. I was hoping you were going to say that. Okay, so you've got some beautiful aura colors. You have pink and purple and a little splash of yellow. Pink is the perfectionist, like the person that likes to talk to people. It's like a counselor, an advocate for other people. Usually that person like has a lot of thoughts going on in their head and they need to make lists. So that's like a really amazing quality that I love pink. Now, purple is super intuitive. Purple means that you're clairvoyant, that you can sort of tell what people are like when you first meet them, what the vibration is when you walk into a room. It means that you are a visual learner, that you need to see it and visualize it, and then you can execute it. But yeah, purple and pink are amazing colors. Are you with me so far?
Yep,
I'm very quiet.
That's great.
Okay.
Those two are accurate with me.
Awesome. And then the splash of yellow, I find that fascinating because it's like a psh, booyah, you know. Yellow is a strong leadership color and it's extremely analytical. So it means that you're always analyzing everything. You're trying to take action. You're bringing joy and little splashes of joy to people around you. And you're always thinking, always thinking. Doop, 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 doop. So it's important for you to learn a practice of, sometimes meditation can be a little bit extra difficult when you've got that yellow going on up there because the thoughts are pretty intense, you know? But I just want to encourage you to have some kind of mindfulness spiritual practice because you've got that purple going on. And that means technically that you've got an ability to see in your inner vision and feel things that are accurate, super accurate. So if I was to be whatever career, based on your colors, I would be like, well, you're a perfect counselor. Or would you like to run some kind of an facility where you deal with people and you talk to people and you're able to take leadership in that space? That's where I think you'd flourish for sure.
Okay. That
I'm
sounds,
super curious what you're doing now. My There's such a delay. Are you hearing me okay?
yeah, you were asking me what I was doing now?
Yeah. Yeah. What are you doing for employment or career now?
A bunch of people, about 35 people that I work with. But there is
Okay.
there is a team leader position available,
Awesome.
and I was
Okay.
thinking about it, but I don't think I have the skills or the strength to do that kind of job.
Well, okay. Let's just go into that a little bit. Sometimes it takes a little bit of blue to be able to go into that kind of a job because you're really needing to have um, routine and lists and emotional intelligence, we'll call it, but that means kind of being emotionally switched off a little bit, and blue can be that strength color. So I want you to know that you can breathe in the concept of the color blue and take on those attributes that your energy field needs. And you can breathe in more yellow, which is that leadership color. I want you to know that whatever you think that you're capable of is exactly what you're going to achieve in your life. And the only thing that stops us from moving into change is fear. And I fail. What if I'm not good enough? What if they figure out that I'm a fraud like me? What if I get fired? What if I just stay in this job and then I don't get fired and then I'm cushy, right? I know your brain's doing that of feeling pretty small, isn't it? It's like, oh well, I'd really like to rainbow. I like to be in that position. I like to be a shining star with, everybody smiling at me and I have this nice outfit on and people think I'm great. But see, your soul is craving standing in its truth. It's craving um, like a challenge. It's craving more. It wants more. So I'm feeling a little bit sad. Is craving more and then do it. You're like, no, I don't want to get fired. It's going to be too hard. I'm going to stay here. So, it's totally your choice whether or not you believe in yourself enough to give it a go or not. You could always talk to your management and say, hey, if it doesn't work out, could I go back to that position still so that I don't have to leave the whole company if it doesn't work out? Like, could you talk to somebody about that? You're doing a little bit of managerial team leading stuff. And I'm thinking what is it that about difficult? Like there's am I going that wants to boost you up and cheerlead you. And she's going she can do that. What? You have to talk to people? You have to counsel them through their BS? You have pink for that. You have purple in your aura for that. You're really good at figuring out what people are feeling and how to talk to them. You're really good at that, actually. That's pretty much the skill set that you need for that job, isn't it? Your
Yes.
innate natural personality. Let's just hey, guess what? You're perfectly suited for that job. Did you know that? Your personality is perfect. Yeah, it is. It's perfect. So if you want to be more structured, meditate on blue. But really, you have the perfect colors for that job, and I really want to encourage you to go for it. Okay, go for it.
Okay.
Just be extra brave and climb that rainbow. Okay, and be a unicorn with wings and fly. Because if you don't, you're gonna regret it for the rest of your life, and that's not a place that I want you to be sitting in in the next year or two where you're like starting to feel depressed because you didn't believe in yourself enough. At least you can say you tried, right? Yeah.
True.
And then you'll be in a better position financially. And then you'll be like, what if I'm really good at another position after this? Or maybe they just give it to you because you're so good at that position. How you're working there. Would you like to run this entire division? We'll see. Take it easy. But I definitely believe in yourself, okay?
Yes. And do you see love for me in the next few months or no?
Well, that's a completely different topic that I would absolutely love to get into, but I have 1 minute left. So I want to thank you for calling in. And if you want to connect with me more, I would love to book a private session with you. Just visit my website, teressamediumreadings.com, and you can click on the booking link. All right. Thank you, Kimberly, for calling in. I appreciate your openness and vulnerability. Awesome. Okay, I just want to thank everyone for listening in tonight, and I want to wish all of you a happy Halloween. And this Halloween, I really want to encourage you to put some pictures of your loved ones out, to light a candle, just think about them and send them some love, send them a big hug, send them a hug in your consciousness, send them some forgiveness, send them some gratitude for the memories that you have of them. And know that you are watched over and loved and protected from the other side 100%. And that you need to ask for help if you need some help from the other side. All right, I want to thank everyone for listening in tonight to the Teressa Joubert Show. And we will see you next Thursday at 9 p.m. Good night, everyone.